You could walk into an arcade today, see a Donkey Kong machine in the corner, and know exactly what to do. No tutorial, no prompts, just a joystick, a jump button, and a problem to solve. You are at the bottom. She is at the top. And between you are hazards that don't care if you're ready, and somehow you are, even if you've never played it before. Donkey Kong wasn't just a hit in 1981, it was a primer, a Rosetta Stone for the language of platformers. Nearly every element on screen is intuitive, even now. The ladders mean you can go up. The barrels mean danger. The damsel at the top signals your purpose. Designers refer to this as affordance, when an object's design suggests how it should be used. A ladder looks climbable. A barrel looks like it could roll. These weren't just gameplay elements, these were signposts in a new foreign land called video games. Most players in 1981 had never seen anything like this, and yet they played it anyway. Why? Because Donkey Kong didn't just introduce mechanics, it introduced understanding. In UX design, we use the term mental model to describe the way users expect things to work based on past experiences. And Donkey Kong, whether you played it directly or not, sits at the base of that model. If you grew up playing Super Mario Bros., Mega Man, Sonic, or even Celeste, your brain carries echoes of Donkey Kong's logic. Progress is vertical. Enemies can be jumped over or avoided. Your objective is almost always placed just out of reach. Even the emotional pacing, short bursts of stress, brief relief, a sense of escalating stakes, became part of gaming's collective DNA. And when a pattern is repeated often enough, it stops feeling designed and starts feeling natural. Donkey Kong doesn't tell you a story, it shows you one, using nothing but space and consequence. Each level teaches through loss. Each climb feels earned, and every time you fall, it feels like your own fault, which means you try again. There's an elegance to that kind of challenge, a kind of respect for the player. No power-ups, no second chances, just you, your timing, and your willingness to fail forward. That emotional loop, try, fail, learn, ascend, is burned into the muscle memory of generations. And because Donkey Kong was one of the first to do it, it feels ancestral, like muscle memory from a previous life. Here's the twist. You don't recognize Donkey Kong because you've played it before. You recognize it because everything else you've played was shaped by it. Like a childhood home you moved out of long ago, Donkey Kong sits at the foundation of how we feel games, not just how we play them. Its aesthetic, the bright colors, the urgency, the awkward charm, is part of an emotional inheritance passed down from arcade cabinets to handhelds to open-world blockbusters. Even if you were born 20 years after it came out, Donkey Kong still feels like something you remember, because in a way, you do. We tend to think of nostalgia as a personal phenomenon. I miss this. I remember that. But there's such a thing as cultural nostalgia, where we long for something we never directly experienced because it shapes the world we grew up in. Donkey Kong is that kind of memory. Not a specific game, not a specific moment, but a feeling of starting at the bottom, of climbing towards something that matters, of failing and trying again. It's not just a game you've always known. It's the reason games feel knowable at all.